A quick review of a trade that ICT took today. He posted a quick screenshot of what he was seeing in the market just prior to 10 o'clock, actually prior to the market opening. He posted this, I think, around 9:20, and this is a screenshot that he posted. If you want to follow ICT, here's his information. So now let's go to the charts and I'll show you what happened and what we should have been looking for, what I should have been looking for. I didn't take this trade. So he posted this right here. This is what he posted. Unless there was one thing he didn't post, and that was this 15-minute order block down here from 7:28. So let's step through this 1 minute, one step at a time. And right now we're in the 5-minute chart. Okay, so the next bar, we're going to get the market open. We did go into this fair value gap and find rejection. And again, we go into that fair value gap and find rejection. So it's starting to look like that fair value gap is going to provide resistance for going down. And there's another ejection. Let's go to the 1 minute chart. Okay, so market's open. Look at that. We go up that to the very top of that fair value gap, and then we start to close down, and we're just getting some consolidation in here. We're waiting for 10 o'clock, consolidation. And again, we're not to trade the 10 o'clock news, but we could trade right after the 10 o'clock news. So let's look and see what's going to happen. Consolidation, of course I know what's going to happen, so it would be nice if we could trade after the fact, huh? So here's 10 o'clock news right here. Notice we go up into that fair value gap. News drives us up into it, comes back out, again rejected. So now it's been rejected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th time. And once again, we drive down, and we're going down again. And we're back up into that 5-minute fair value gap. We're still in consolidation here. And there, we go out of that 5-minute gap, but we come back in and we close inside of that gap. We did not close out of that gap. So therefore, that's indicative that this fair value gap is going to provide the resistance for this market to go down. So now we're in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. There it is again, 10, but we're going down. By the way, at this point, because we're a few minutes out of the news, it's time to start thinking about if you're going to enter this trade, when and how. What I would do, looking at it, of course it's always easy to do in hindsight, is put my entry right there, and I would put a stop above this. I think there was, let's go back to the 5-minute chart. There was another fair value gap right there, so I would go to that candle on top of that fair value gap. You can see we came really close to it right there, but we weren't in the market there. But that's my trade. And then I would go, what ICT did is went down to this liquidity right here. So we got a little down and up, and we're going back up into that again, and there we're going to be in the market now, so we're taking some heat, and there we're down, and here we go. So, and this happens in a very short time. by the way, there is a fair value gap right here, which turns into a inversion gap because it gets closed out of right here. So that even solidifies even more. One other thing is right here, 10 o'clock is the news, but that's also the beginning of our silver bullet trade. So this would technically be a silver bullet trade. So we're going to go one more tick. That's where ICT closed out his trade for $35,000 profit. But let's look at this a little bit further because I found this really interesting. This is that 15-minute order block right here. So we're going to go one more, and we go down and we touch the bottom of that to the T. Both of these are 15, 7, 28, 25, and it goes back up. And from there, the market begins to turn. So we're not going to go any farther than that, but it does continue to drive all the way back up to here. So you could technically possibly take this as a trade right here. Say you were to stay in that just somewhere about there, and you get it, you're out, you get back in on this right here. We closed out of it, put your entry there. My stop would be 2 ticks there, and my target is going to be there. Let's just run through that really quick so we can and there it is. There it hit right there. Have a good day.